Hey Capricorn, I hope you're all doing excellent. My name is Sarah and this is my channel, Serendipity Astrology. I'm doing a general tarot card reading for August 2021. I said in the last video that I'd be doing August and probably September pretty early just because the end of July through August I'm going to be kind of floating around and in between homes, so I just want to make sure these were out for everybody. Okay? All right, let's get into your reading. I'm going to do one more shuffle on that. The Chariot card just popped into my head. Card of Cancer. Like I said, your opposite sign. Oh, excuse me. I didn't eat nachos this time. I did not. Actually, I didn't eat anything. I haven't had anything since earlier. I did not have time today. It's been a weird day. You have the Lovers card. The Four of Pentacles. Ooh, I should move these down a little. Hold on. The High Priestess. The Two of Swords. The Chariot. At your center card. Holy shit, that was awesome. Sorry guys, I totally just swore. But that card just popped into my head right before that reading. That is so weird. The Eight of Wands. Judgment. The Knight of Swords. And the Moon. Okay, I'm pulling a card for each row from the Spirit Animal Oracle deck. This is going to be the universe advice for the past, the present, and the possible future. I'm gonna do one more. Canary Spirit popped up again. Canary Spirit has been popping up a lot between the July and August readings. Oh, whoa. All three just popped out at once. Jeez. Snake Spirit, time to heal. The Rhino Spirit, overcome any obstacle. Oh, I should move this. And the Dog Spirit, be loyal to what you love. All right, so in this first row, this represents the past. We have the Lovers card, we have the Four of Pentacles, and we have the High Priestess. Okay, so with the Lovers card, I think you guys are making a decision, or you've made a decision recently. I think this is about a relationship. I feel like you and your significant other have either had a rocky time or you have parted ways. Because all I can see is the space between you. Maybe it's just a mental space. For some of you, I feel like that. Like I've been a little more focused on the clouds as the space between you. You also have the Four of Pentacles. Some of you, I feel like you're trying to grasp onto what you feel like is stability. Like what you define as stability. Like maybe you're letting go of this relationship, but you're sticking with this job for now. You know, or maybe you're letting go of a job and focusing more on a relationship. At least for some of you. The High Priestess here says to me that it's time to follow your intuition instead of your head. Like, not your logic. It's kind of time to go for, like, your feelings. And go for what you feel, not what you think. It's like tapping more into the connection with kind of your higher self. The universe's advice for the past, you have the snake spirit. It's time to heal. Yeah, I think you're healing from something right now. This might be a relationship that departed. For some of you, what popped into my head was that you guys are healing what you understand a relationship to be. Maybe that's what's changing. Maybe that is what's changing. It's going to be your approach to relationships, how you view them. It's going to be different. I think that's what you're healing right now. The middle row, for the present, you have the Two of Swords, you have the Chariot, and you have the Eight of Wands. Okay, for some of you, I feel like you feel a little bit lost presently. Like right now, you kind of feel like a little lost and a little bit guarded. You kind of don't know who to trust. But I think that's just because you're kind of second guessing yourself, and that makes you kind of second guess everyone around you. You don't know which way was up or down. That might be momentarily for some of you. I get those feelings too. It happens. They pop in and out sometimes. Sometimes they're there to stay for a little bit. You know, there's some lingering energy. The Chariot, this is Cancer energy, okay? Whenever, I don't always see this when I see this card, but I am focusing a lot on the stars up here. Like, I feel like this is you reconnecting to yourself and what's around you. Maybe that's by feeling lost a little bit. We grow the most through discomfort. You know, when we're comfy in everything and nothing changes, you know, there's not much growth, really. You know, there's growth in like uncomfortability. So I think you guys have had some uncomfortable times lately, where maybe your feelings are just a little bit too much to handle. Especially, like, this is for August, so you're just getting through, like, Cancer season. So they are your opposite. Like I said, that's the Chariot. For some of you, I feel like you're choosing between two paths. There's the path you've always been down, and there's the new path that holds more promise. With a new perspective on things, you can watch something that you've seen a million times and notice something that you wouldn't have even realized was there. You know, you have to be in certain headspaces to see certain things. And I think you guys have gotten a new perspective on yourselves, the way you are in relationships, kind of just your own life. You're reflecting. A lot of you are just reflecting on what's going on for you. But I really do feel like you guys are making a decision. Some of you guys might be moving. I do feel that for you guys. You might have some movement going on in your life. Especially with the Chariot. You might be moving to a new apartment. You might be moving across the country. You know, you might be moving to a new country. That could be happening right now. But I think you're getting out there, you're talking to people about it. The Eight of Wands here, to me, is saying that you guys are out there, you're kind of putting your thoughts and your feelings out there to talk to other people, to kind of get their, like, a feel for other people's thoughts. But I don't really think it's about what they think. I really know it's about what you think is going on, okay? Universe advice for the present, you have the Rhino spirit. Overcome any obstacle. Yeah, you can overcome any obstacle. And the key to overcoming any obstacle is knowing that you can. You got to add a little bit of positivity to going forward with new things. You got to be your own cheerleader sometimes. The outward validation is not always there, and sometimes you just got to buck up and, you know, be your biggest fan. And I think you guys can do that. All right, so the possible future, we have the Judgment card. We have the Knight of Swords. And we have the Moon. So again, the Judgment card, you're making a decision. I think this is a big decision for your life, okay? With a lot of you, I do feel like it's centered around your relationship. So you might have the person that, this might be a long-term relationship that's been kind of rocky, kind of off and on. I feel like that's coming to the forefront and you're making a decision about that. That's what's popping up for me with that. There might be a heated exchange between the two of you. I've said this to a lot of Capricorns. I think you guys are with, some of you end up with an Aries. I feel like you do. A good amount of you do. You both have that cardinal energy, okay? You both, like, top dog, they attract the top dog. That happens more often than not. But yeah, I do feel like there's some, like, heated communication between the two of you. You might be, you know, I'd be aware of letting your emotions get the better of you and maybe going off on someone. That's what just popped into my head. You know, it's a really emotional time these next few months, and I do feel like Capricorn is going to be feeling that. You Capricorns out there are going to be feeling this, and emotions can be tricky, but once you know how to navigate through them, once you know the path, you can understand your emotions better, and therefore you understand yourself better. You become more centered, more balanced, and more rooted where you want to feel rooted, okay? Again, this moon, like, you're seeing the path that you want to go in. I do really feel like you guys are getting the clarity that you need. It's just, for some of you, I feel like there were things going on that you really didn't know in the background, that maybe you just didn't know how someone else felt. And you just assumed things, or you hung on to angry words instead of trying to find common ground with this person. Okay? Wow. Okay. Huh. All right, you know what? August is still going to be an excellent month, guys. You know what? You're going to be incredibly proud of yourself once you make it through, you know, each of these months. Even if they're difficult, even if they're challenging, that's where the opportunity is for you to grow so much. It's amazing, okay? The universe's advice for the possible future, you have the dog spirit. Be loyal to what you love. Huh. For some of you, I feel like you're going to end up going back to this relationship, because I feel like you're going to realize that there was love there. This might resonate for some of you and it might not for some of you, okay? So just take what you feel lines up with you the most, okay? All right, have a great month, you guys. I will see you all again soon, possibly even sooner for the September readings, okay? Bye, Capricorn.